Okay, try another one here. And we're going to do this two ways, okay? First way, we're going to try the AC method. So you can see how you like that. And here's how it works. Now this would be used typically if you have a non-zero number in front of the x squared term. Make sure your terms are lined up, x squared, x, and then 0 power for the x. Always when you're doing it, let's try all that stuff. So take the 16 and just kind of ignore it in the front there and multiply it by this negative 15 over here, which makes negative 240. Okay, so just take the 16 times the negative 15. That goes here. Now, we're going to work on factoring this thing. Notice I'm not putting equal signs in here because I haven't really justified that these two are equal. This is my work in the margin. Eventually, we'll get back to writing an equal sign. Okay, now factor this as you would any of this type with a 1 in the front. And see, the purpose of this is that we get rid of that 16, and now we have just the 1 in front, so we can concentrate on finding two factors. So product is negative 240, which add up to 34. Usually that's a little easier than the guess and check. It's the typical guess and check. But let's try it. I'm coming up with, let's see, 6 and 40. And we can make that a 40 and minus 6, because that adds up to 34, and that product is 240. Okay, now, once you have that, you're sure that's good. Then here comes the 16 again. So I'm not going to forget about that 16. What we have to do is come in here, put the 16 under each of these number constants inside each of the factors. So you do this. Okay, put it inside. Then reduce those fractions if possible. Okay, this would be 8 times 5 and 8 times 2. And this would be 2 times 3 and a 2 times 8. Okay, then there's one last step. We're always going to do this. We have a reduced fraction here. You take this 2, put it in front of this x. Again, I'm not justifying any of this mathematically. It can be. Put the 8 in front of the x over here. Leave the 3 as it is. This is your factorization. It's done. Now you can do a quick check if you don't believe it's correct. 2 times 8x is 16x squared. Then we have 2 times negative 3 is minus 6x. 5 times 8 is 40x. And 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. And you can see we get our original expression. So a lot of steps in there. Go over that, review that. It's a nice method. I didn't put any equal signs anywhere because I really haven't justified anything. But it does work. In another video, we can probably dissect this. I'm not sure anybody would care about those equal signs. Okay, so it can all be justified in some way. Now, the other method is just strictly guess and check. Okay, so let's run through that really quick. You just form a couple groups, binomials, and just start in. You need 2 factors of 16. You might try 8 and 2, or you might try 4 and 4. I'm going to go with the 8 and 2, which is probably what I would try initially, but you never know. We're guessing at this point. It could have been 4x and 4x. We don't know that. In other words, assuming we didn't know that this was our correct answer over here. Assuming we didn't know that, we're just jumping into this problem from the beginning. We guess this. Now we need two factors of negative 15, period. They're not going to add up to 34. I just need two factors of negative 15, and then I'm going to check to see if they work. So I might try like a negative 5, positive 3, for example. They have to have opposite signs to make a negative 15. Now let's see if this works. Negative 10x in the middle, and over here I have 24x. So that gives me, what is that, 14x. Well, that's not right because I need 34x. So something isn't right here. And I can't just switch the signs because that will only change this to a negative 14. So my next methodical step would be to stay with the 3 and 5, but switch them. Okay, switch the 3 with the 5. So 8x is 2x. Just put them backwards. And again, I need one negative and one positive. Let's see if this works. Negative 6x is the product. And this outward product is a 40x. That adds up to 34x. That's correct. I wanted the 34x. That means I'm done. I have the right factorization, and it's right here. So if you look at the number of steps on the left and the number of steps on the right, it's about the same. We did get lucky on this, choosing 8x and 2x. It might have been 4x and 4x. It might even have been 16x and 1x. We don't know that ahead of time. So there could have been some more guessing involved in this. And then it probably would have gotten longer. This route is much more direct to get to the answer. The only possible hang-up is right here when you have to come up with these two numbers whose product is a negative 240 and whose sum is 34. That's because sometimes in the AC method you get a large number over here, and that requires more analysis, more checking, and to make sure you get the right numbers. But you can compare the two methods, so make your choice.